So many of you guys, especially on Facebook and Instagram, have been asking me this.
Show me life, show me love.
It is cold. It is dreary. It is November. What? No. This needs to be a hot toddy. Hottie toddy? Hot tot? It is just peppermint tea, folks. Today is gonna be a different type of video, but stick around. I think it's gonna be a good one. So guys, I have a funny story. I spent the majority of last night and today after work trying to find a card. Look how many cards I actually have. I have like 10. I have so many cards of our footage from Hocking Hills. And I was so excited to show you that vlog and to teach you all about traveling to Hocking Hills. And it turns out that footage is nowhere to be found. So we had to do a little pivot this week, but I think it's gonna actually be a really good one. Today is October 31st, and yes, as the sun sets and trick-or-treaters dawn the floors of Halloween, I'm not even saying real words, I am in here and I am feeling good about it. I don't have kids, I'm not trick-or-treating, I live in a complex. I don't think kids are outside. If they are, oh, it is raining outside, it looks so cold. Got my tea ready and I was thinking, what in the world should we talk about this week? And then it hit me. It is time, my friends, as the dawn sets tomorrow, November 1st, on Q4, it is our winter reset. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing some life updates, and we're just gonna kind of do an assessment of what's been going on, how we're feeling about it, and together we can plan out just a really healthy and beneficial and kind of cozy end of the year. I'm feeling cozy because I've got my peppermint herbal tea and I'm just excited to chat. Usually I'm bopping around everywhere, but today it'll be good. So shall we start off with the life updates? So many of you guys, especially on Facebook and Instagram, have been asking me this. Are you still on TV? Are you still a TV news reporter? Well, my friends, I think you know the answer to that, and that is no. I promise you I will dive into all the reasons in a later video. I just think now is not quite the time, but I will say it was such a wonderful kind of end to that season and that journey, and I've started a new one, and I'll dive more into that a little bit later as well. But I'm so thankful for the transition and my team and all my friends I'm still very much friends with in the TV world, and for this channel and for you guys, and for continuing to support me as we go on to our next adventure, which I am currently already in, and it's already just been such a wonderful transition. First off, we'll go over all the new life updates. Transitioned in our career, which is so exciting, taking on a more leadership management role, which is just so wonderful in communications here in Columbus. Alan and I knew we wanted to stay in Columbus, and we both actually had major transitions this year, which was so exciting, pretty much at the same time in September, October. So that's really fun, and I can't wait for all that's to come and all to learn and to grow. There's other changes that are coming currently as well, so you'll have to see. We are also looking into whether or not we're going to purchase a home next year. So if you're in the Columbus area and you have any recommendations, definitely let me know, because as you probably know, that is a wild journey. And of course, we have our little baby, our little mini golden doodle, who is currently sleeping under our little couch back there. So first off, I want to talk about my focus. And right now it is the word peace. And that's honestly, even just saying that like kind of makes me stop. It's just not something I have necessarily focused a lot on in the past. I focused on more the H word, the hustle. I was always hustling, on to the next thing. Like, what's the 20-year vision board? Boom, boom, boom. And believe me, I'm still like that. But a big thing I just keep thinking about, and I feel like God keeps bringing on my heart, is focus on peace. And two phrases that come to mind are protect your peace and what is the price of your peace. And it just really makes you stop everything, and it makes you think, where am I putting my energy? Where should I be putting my energy? And where should I not be putting my energy? And that's could be in your career, that could be in your hobbies, that could be in people. And if that is not bringing you peace, and it's more so draining you and maybe even bringing you to a darker space or whatever it may be, it might be that it's time to enter a new season of your life. So, first off, let's start off with reflection of this year. I like to focus on what we're proud of. And I think I'll just say in this last quarter, I'm most proud of making the transition into a new career, into a new team. And that's what I'm really, really excited for. I'm also really proud of running a half marathon, especially given so many injuries, having COVID at one point, going through all this transition, but still getting it done and not stopping to walk, running the entire marathon. Another more spiritual thing I'm proud of is saying no more. I've been saying no to more things, people, events, all that stuff, and it actually feels really good because I'm not doing it out of any other reason but that I need to fill my cup up. And it's just such a different pace and such a different season, and I'm really proud of that. So right now, I want you to think about what is filling up your cup. It could be people, it could be your loved ones, it could be a hobby or a new challenge you've taken on, and what is draining your cup that you could eliminate. You might not be able to eliminate your job, but what is something that maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a situation, maybe it's whatever it is that's draining you, that's taking away from your peace. Maybe it's time to reconsider that. Having more peace, I feel like I've already become so much healthier mentally, emotionally, and physically. I never had the time to wake up early at 5 a.m. and go to the gym consistently because I was always working till 1 a.m. and it was just a wild time. So one of the things I'm also proud of is putting my health first, and that's mentally, physically, emotionally, and even in this transition, having a little more time to take care of myself, not as much stress and anxiety at all. I have been able to go to sleep way earlier, closer to 9 instead of 1 a.m. Have been able to wake up earlier and go to the gym consistently and have time to meal preps. One of the main things I've been working on is learning one new recipe a week because I realized personally that I do really well when it comes to meal prepping and kind of having the same thing almost every day. It just keeps me on track. I'm not a huge cook, so it just keeps me like, okay, I know I'm gonna have a good meal. I know I made it, boom, 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 boom. So a big thing I've been working on that I'm proud of is learning one new healthy recipe a week. I also got some amazing new kind of glassware, Tupperware, and anyone who loves a good, clean storage, refrigerator, pantry as much as I do in organization, definitely check out that glassware. I'll put it in the description below because it is just fire and it's gonna make you wanna meal prep that alone. So going into Q4, thinking about also what do you need to prioritize? And for me, I wanna keep prioritizing my health, my loved ones, and my relationship with Alan and Luca, and my friendships. You know, I don't need to have a million friends, but I do wanna have the ones that I'm pouring into and they're equally pouring into me, and ones that wanna continue to grow and love each other and just add to each other's cups and add to each other's values. So that's gonna be really important to me moving forward in terms of prioritizing and really just focusing on this new chapter of the career and creating content. I love creating content. It's really cool to not be doing a gazillion things, but to just be focused on my job and my loved ones, and then focus on building up my channel to serve you guys. I absolutely love making content, so that's definitely gonna be a big focus continuing to move forward. And then especially on these dreary days, what is something you're looking forward to? So for me personally, I'm hosting a Harry Potter themed Thanksgiving, and I am so beyond excited for this. I've gotten way too much stuff off Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and create a whole video of how to host a Harry Potter themed party because it is just going to be so much fun. I love a good theme, especially for all of you witches and wizards out there. I can't wait to share more on that. So that is something I'm looking forward to. Other fun things I'm looking forward to is we are going to Michigan this weekend. We're gonna go to Blake's farm and apple orchard, and it's gonna be so fun just drinking that cider and picking those apples. And we also have a wedding at the end of the month, which is gonna be so fun. Also, I think I'm just so excited to be able to spend the holidays with my family. Is just so wild to have more than just one day off. but to actually be able to enjoy them for Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm just so excited. So definitely stay tuned for what's in store. I'm gonna be sharing some of my favorite travel items that you should be checking out, especially for those travel lovers, coming up in the next video. And we've got just so much more to do, guys, this year. I hope you also felt re-energized, restored, and if you haven't taken this time to just kind of like wind down and relax, then do it. Do it for you. Just remember, going doesn't always get you to where you want to go. Sometimes slowing down is speeding up. If you slow down, you actually have the capacity to reassess, to reevaluate, to recharge, and then to rethink and plan out much more careful, thoughtful decisions and next steps than continuing and not really taking the time to reflect. Well, what is it that I actually accomplished, and is it in line with what I was actually trying to accomplish? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this was a different type of video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you haven't already, get your peppermint tea. Subscribe to my channel. We have so much more fun in store. Bye guys, ciao.
Show me love.